Welcome back to my final video review of the game Dark Void for the Xbox 360. Now I'm going to be giving you my final opinion of the game and my overall score. Now I've already told you that I think the game is very mediocre at best. Pretty much an average game that they threw together. Very short, very simple. I think of it more of it as an experimental game where they're just trying to see what they can come up with in terms of free flight controls. If you like games such as Ace Combat, this you might want to try this out. You might want to give this a go. It's kind of similar. Also, if you like third-person shooters, and flight simulators, then this game could be right up your alley. Like I said, you should play the game for the actual gameplay. Forget about the story, forget about the characters. None of that's important. They're not very good anyway. Play it simply for the gameplay. But if you really like those type of games, you're better off playing those. Like, you're way better off playing Ace Combat. It is sort of a different mechanic when you're on a jetpack than when you're in an airplane, because you can do arcs and basically, yeah, you're arching your back to go up and down, whereas you wouldn't be doing that in an airplane. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I just think the worst part of this game is the fact that the camera and the controls, the combination of the camera and the controls really screws you over. Like, it's just too frustrating to overcome. Like, you can overcome it. I mean, it's just, you really don't want to because it's an uphill battle. And the enemies, they cheap. They're so cheap. They auto-target you. They never have to aim. They always know how to avoid your camera. You know, some enemies are completely invincible on the body, and you have to shoot them directly in the eye or something. It's very annoying. The final boss of the game really is kind of a pushover. The last mission is just the boss alone. There's nothing else to it. You just go and you fight the boss. It's really very repetitive. So I'm going to have to wrap this up and give the game an overall score of a 5 out of 10. The best part of the game is just being able to fly around the jetpack and crash into things. Like, forget about doing well. Forget about winning the game. Forget about everything except flying around the jetpack. That's pretty cool. And that's, you know, going to be your main source of entertainment there. And you're looking at 10 or 15 minutes of fun with that. And that's all. It's really disappointing that Capcom didn't do anything with this game other than that. The story, the characters, it's all so plain, so basic and boring, really. Actually pretty boring. The ending is totally forgettable. There's hardly anything that happens whatsoever. It's pretty stupid, actually. But whatever. If you happen to pick up the game, you know, give it a go for a couple minutes. You know, test out the controls with the flying and get some laughs out of it. That's it, really. Don't bend over backwards to play this. Don't frustrate yourself. It's totally not worth it. And it's very unfortunate that Capcom would produce this type of game. I don't know what they were thinking. But I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment. And also, tune in next time. Thanks.